Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Football and welcome to another Champions League tips show video. Now, obviously, I've done so many other videos talking about the captains, the team selections and everything. I'll link up the YouTube card right now, the playlist. You can check it out. And as always, thank you for the support so far. The channel is still new, so I'll appreciate it if you subscribe and you smash the like button. But let's get to the important things. In this video, we're going to be talking about the best budget differential options. Yeah, that's two videos in one. Best budget, but also differential options for your team. If we are going to have the big hitters, the likes of Haaland, Lukaku, Ronaldo, Messi, we have to have some budget enablers somewhere on the pitch. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys the 7 best options under 5 million. Yeah, and I'll throw in a couple that are maybe more expensive than that, but could still be a benefit for your team. So let's get started. The first one I'm going to talk about, let's start with the most owned players, the ones that are not really differential, those that are most owned. So there are 2 of them in this video, and I'm going to start with EDSON ALVAREZ. Now, EDSON ALVAREZ is currently owned by 52%. He will cost you 4.5 million, but he's a regular for Ajax, so you're definitely guaranteed time with him. He's going to be on the pitch. And if you're feeling risky, if you're feeling great enough, since in the Champions League, you can make substitutions on the next day. If he's playing on a Tuesday, you could just throw him in. You never know, you could get 5-6 points. Then if it doesn't work out for you, you can still take him out for another player from the bench. So it could be easy. The good thing with the Champions League fantasy is that we can sub off players. So if it doesn't work out with ALVAREZ, you can take him out and bring in someone else who's on your bench, one of the big hitters who's playing on the next day from your bench. So the one thing I'll say about ALVAREZ, he'll definitely save you funds and is a definite starter for Ajax. So you should have him in. He's owned by 52% and he's the one who will definitely enable you to have the big boys up front. The second one I'm going to talk about is another one who's owned by 15%, and that's Diego Carlos from Sevilla. 4.5 million defender, 15% ownership at the moment, and he's a magnet in terms of picking up points for interceptions and all that. Like points from, he's good at attacking, he's good at defending. Sevilla have kept, they've played 4 games this season, they've kept 3 clean sheets, conceded only 1 goal. So the clean sheets are there, and also absolutely gets points for coming back to defend and all that, the interceptions. I'll show you how many points he picked up last season from that. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Diego Carlos is. He picked up 18 points. Let me show you. He picked up 18 points last season from balls recovered. 18 points. He recovered 58 balls. So the interceptions, the balls recovered, he's very good at that. So you definitely need to have him in your team. And if you don't have him, you could have his teammate in your team, and that is Marcos Acuna. Now we are going to the differential stages. Marcos Acuna, same team with Carlos, 4.5 million, same price, 9% ownership. Now this one is probably a better attacker than Carlos, but Carlos will get you points for interceptions and recoveries. For Marcos Acuna, it just depends if you want difference from Carlos. So if you want to double up on them, because hey, they've kept clean sheets, they've only conceded 1 goal, and their group is good enough, man. Their group is good enough. They can get something from that group. They are starting the first game against Salzburg. Their group is pretty good, so I'm expecting them to actually win their group. In terms of the order of their fixtures, they'll have Salzburg first, they'll have Wolfsburg second, they'll have Lille third. I know Wolfsburg started the season so well. Lille were champions in France, but they've sold a couple of players, and Salzburg as well. So I'd expect Sevilla to win that group. So that could be a good option. And last season, they kept 3 clean sheets, I think. 3 clean sheets, I think, in the group stage, they were facing the likes of Chelsea. So if they don't keep clean sheets, the balls recovered and everything could be of benefit to you. So for me, I'm going to go for Diego Carlos, but if you want Marcos Acuna, it could also be a good option. Next up, let's talk about a more expensive asset, maybe not below 5 million, but it could be a great option. So Marcos Llorente will cost you 6 million, currently owned by 13%, plays as an Atletico midfielder, but literally plays anywhere. Anywhere you want him to play, he literally plays for them. He can play as a right fullback, he can play as a left fullback, left wing back, he plays in midfield, He plays everywhere and is a very good option. Now, the only thing that keeps me away from him is the fact that he's in a kind of tough group. They have Liverpool, AC Milan, and Benfica, but the first, not Benfica, sorry, FC Porto. The first game they're starting with FC Porto. So at home, that could be a good game to have him in for the first game. But the other games, the Liverpool's, AC Milan's, you never know. He could get a goal. I think the last time he even played against Liverpool, he did score a goal, if I'm not wrong. So it could still be a good option for your team. Attacking returns, balls recovered, he will help in all that, but he'll cost you 6 million. So maybe most of you don't have that 6 million. So let's go back to the cheaper options. The fifth one I'm going to talk about is a goalkeeper. That's Juan MUSSO. I did a video talking about the best goalkeepers to own. I'll link it up in the YouTube card right now. And Juan MUSSO was part of that video. Former Udinese goalkeeper, currently plays for Atalanta. He will cost you 4.5 million and is currently owned by only 1%. Yeah, 1% of managers are owning him right now. The good thing about him is that he kept 3 clean sheets last season. He kept Atalanta, not him specifically, but Atalanta kept 3 clean sheets last season in the group stage. And if this goalkeeper is better than what they had last season, they have Villarreal and Young Boys in the group. Yes, they have United. If they concede, he still has the capability of picking up save points, being in the same group with those attacking teams like United and Villarreal. And yeah, he's a very good option. Even if it doesn't do great for you, like today, for example, he plays on the Tuesday, you can just sub him off for someone else on Wednesday. So you need to balance out. If you want cheaper goalkeepers, you could have him playing on the Tuesday and another goalkeeper playing on a Wednesday. And I've done it for you guys. The goalkeeper you could have playing on a Wednesday is this guy, ERSIN DESTANOGLU. Plays for Besiktas. He will cost you only 4 million. So if you want to spend cheap, if you don't want the big hitters in terms of goalkeepers, Donnarummas, Alissons, those goalkeepers, you could go for Juan MUSSO, and you could also go for this guy, DESTANOGLU of Besiktas. Now, Besiktas and Nice are the only teams in the entire Europe not to consider goal this season so far. So DESTANOGLU is their keeper and is the only playing goalkeeper who will cost you 4 million. So if you really want differentials, he will definitely help you. So you could definitely go for him. So I've put Juan MUSSO there, 4.5 million, DESTANOGLU, Diego Carlos, Marcos ACUNA, ALVAREZ, LLORENTE, and the last one I'm going to talk about is the striker, and that is LASSINA TRAORE. Former Ajax player, plays for SHAKHTAR. I might have left one S out, and I might have left one H out there somewhere in the SHAKHTAR. Sorry about that, but hey, you get the point. So 1% ownership, 6.5 million pounds. Plays for SHAKHTAR, and he's already scored 5 goals in the league this season, and he's a new player. Yes, their group is pretty hard in terms of facing Inter Milan and Real Madrid, but we say that, but Real Madrid conceded 2 goals against Celta Vigo over the weekend. Inter Milan conceded 2 goals against Sampdoria, so he can still have chances to score, and he will cost you 6.5 million. He could help your team if you're trying to have expensive midfielders and not that many expensive strikers. If you maybe just want Ronaldo and 2 cheap options up front and then just fill up your midfield with expensive players, this could be a great guy for your team. So LASSINA TRAORE is a very good option who currently plays for SHAKHTAR. So to correct myself there, his name LASSINA has 2 S's and SHAKHTAR has an H there. So I don't think that matters anyway. But yeah, it could be a good option for your team. So those are the 7 budget options, best budget differential options. The differential ones are LASSINA TRAORE, only owned by 1%, but he will cost you 6.5 million pounds. The other expensive one I've talked about is Marcos Llorente, 6 million pounds, 13% ownership. But the other guys in this video are all budget and differential. So we have Diego Carlos, 15%, Marcos ACUNA, 9% ownership, Juan MUSSO, 1% ownership, DESTANOGLU, 1% ownership, and yeah, the one that is way up ahead in terms of ownership is EDSON ALVAREZ, 52%. So you get the point of just mix it up. The budget differential options, just mix it up, all of them in this video. So yeah, I think I'll be back with the live stream for my final team. I really appreciate the support. Make sure to smash the like button. I'll really appreciate it. Make sure to join the league. Make sure to join my league. There is my league code scrolling down the bottom. And on screen right now, the direct link will be in the description. So thank you for watching. Keep staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.